Good evening, folks. Hope y'all are doing well. Let us continue with Tactical Breach Wizards. Howdy Missile, howdy Max. I have already forgotten what voices I was doing for everyone. Oh well, this will be an ever-changing playthrough, I guess. It was your normal voice, just pitched down for every character. Ah, okay. That's a very good hat. You're a very good hat. Okay, we've exhausted the marketplace of ideas. I'm going to bed. Wait, I've got something for you. Your dock tags? They're my vessel. Keep them with you and you'll get some of my brain. Future eyes. Your foresight. It won't be as clear as what I see, but should be enough to save your ass now and then. Zan, I don't know what to say. No one's ever given me their vessel before. Well, you just saved my life for the second time in 2 days. I was barely conscious in there, and somehow you carry it. Kinda fuzzy on it myself. Also, you trusted me on this thing from the jump. No one's had that kind of faith in me in a long time. Of course, man. You've never let me down. Alright, that's my sincerity limit for tonight. Back to mocking your tactics tomorrow. And back to mocking your age, if you last that long. Oof. Late morning. Alright, what's next? I've got to meet my contact in Philippa, pay him for the ride and see if he's got anything new. Want company? Nah, it'll only spook him. You two see the sights. Well, speaking of people you haven't paid, we broke you out of torture prison. And if you want to finish the job, you could get my gear back. If I did, used it to reverse us. That's just my res bag. They also took Ghost Skull Gary and my tibia of trauma transference. The skull in your bag, that's not Ghost Skull Gary? Did that skull look like a Gary to you? I firmly believe that anyone can be a Gary. Takes all kinds, I guess. But no, that was obviously Nigel. Helen, thank you so much for 25 months. How are you doing, man? How's it going? I think I saw you were playing League earlier. Hope you were winning.
The fiddler enters the chat. H-A-H-A-H-A-H-A-H-A-H-A-H-A-H-A-H-A.
So how do those flasks work? Is it a skink tears base or hexsat? They're just drugs. I just throw drugs at people. So you've got no other craft right now? Just power over life and death? I can open a portal to a void dimension. Well, let's dig that. I don't know. I just point this cool-ass key at a wall and something opens. Push someone into it, they come back an hour later with 1,000-yard stare and a newfound interest in investment banking. It's like a window you can put in a wall. Oh, now we're talking. Oh, and you just realize you can't hear anything over the scratch-off ticket game. Scratch-off ticket game? You're chilling, work finally gonna cool off? Hell yeah, I feel like I haven't seen you around much lately. I'm telling you you can get Order-style TTS in the stream. For prohibitively expensive, yeah. It's allowed for sub badges, or not sub badges, for subs. And I regret that sometimes, and then $5 in bits. It's the threshold. And if it gets spammed, I'm going to bump it to $10. Because I hate fun and I hate money. But, what do the drugs do? Loss of balance, drowsiness, some light hallucinations. Do you like pushing people around? It makes that a lot easier. I do. And that works. It works on people who breathe. Alright, let's do this. Oh yeah, put that in your Twitch description. I recall liking banks, but throw a flask that leaves everyone in a 1-tile radius sedated, lose 1 health per turn, and unsteady, +1 to incoming knockbacks, and then Death's Door. Rare portal on wall, anyone pushing the portal won't come out again until after the fight. And once per encounter, okay. And she can resurrect, revive a nearby body with full health in 1 mana. If used on a living ally, kill them first. Interesting. Revived enemies consider everyone hostile or some for 1 turn cost no mana to res. Oh, interesting. Okay. I see now reviving enemies free because so many of them die from defenestration that it really isn't surprisingly not that applicable. Aren't gonna let me throw this around the corner? Really? Oh, shots go first? Okay. Fine. How do we want to do this? Finish by the end of turn 3. Oh, shit. Can you? Yes, you can double it. Oh, but to finish, I'd need that, which means I'd need to win this turn. I think I've already messed up, probably. Oh, she can get there. Cool. All right. We're cool. Okay. What's behind the store is not good. Specifics? I don't know. These tags don't give me a clear picture like Xanax, but feels kinda blammy. Then you should go first. Oh, real nice. Look, if you can raise the dead too, just shout and I'll waltz right in there. But if not, you're the only one who can safely die today. I don't like any part of that sentence. Especially the part where you're right. Alright, what we got? Ah, that's the blammy. I see. That's awkward. Let's say goodbye to that guy first. Okay. So I need to do a couple things here. Oh, I didn't even need that. Okay. Sure. Yeah, that works. Howdy, hey bear. Okay. Game you're playing is called Scritchy Scratchy. Kind of a cookie clicker where you gamble and scratch off tickets until you prestige. Pretty good. Also, this game has a nice clean art style. Alright, we're here. I stashed my stuff in the next room on the way to the sounds. So what are we looking for? Vessels or channels? I don't know what that means. I only know the word Arcana from TV. Knowing how you had to do this stuff? When you summon the living dead in an operating room, no one shows up with a free ride to wizard school. The cops show up with a free ride to a lab tank, and if you get out of that alive, you go underground. Sorry, I didn't mean to patronize. Just impressed you can use vessels untrained. Explain vessel. The key used to open portals. If an item lets you do something different to your main craft, it's a vessel. Another caster carried it long enough they had picked up some of their crafts, so your key. A dealer in a skull mask gave me that for rezzing her partner from a ketamine overdose. Okay, so she probably had a sideline in Eldritch Gateways. Then anything that just improves your main craft is a channel. So your wand is a channel, and your broom is a vessel. Oh my god. I mean, it's not brain surgery. No, I completely forgot about my broom. Oh my god, this is gonna make things so much easier. Convenient for gameplay purposes. Okay. Alright, what we gotta do? Use Death's Door to eliminate one hostile. I mean, I feel like you'd have to try not to, right? Finish by the end of turn 1, huh? Piece of cake. Oh, sorry, 1 second. Let's use the grenade first. Then we do this, then we do this. Cool. Turn 1 done. Mission complete. Retrieve Ghost Skull Gary? Complete. Retrieve the tibia of trauma transference? Complete. Remember Jin has a broom? Complete. Pull in, so 2 health per turn. That's a reasonable amount. I feel like these things tend to care about speed more than anything. And plus 1 use per encounter. That's a lot of doors. Sure, why not? Alright, Noak's Bar at night. Banks. You ready to talk about it? Did you ever learn why they took you? Liv wanted me to kill her. I'm sorry? 3 times since we reached Liboli. She'd disappear for a few hours, come back sweating and shaking, in order me to kill and rest her. Okay, that's not what I was expecting. She seemed sick. Elevated pulse, sweating, dilated pupils, dilated nostrils, tremors. But I'm a surgeon. Diagnosis isn't my field. Okay, that's not what we had. And after you wound her. Calm, vital, picture of health. And she didn't bitch about the whole thing like some people. Is she trying to stave off some disease she can't cure? Then why only 3 times? It would need to be every hour to keep her stable. Damn, this is tantalizing. I don't like unanswered questions. Really? I live for them. I know it poisoned you, if it helps. Despite what I just said, yes please. It's slow-acting poison the Druid Mafia uses. Thistle Kiss. You had thin needle puncture marks before I res you, and Liv just hired a Druid hitman. Oh shit. Okay, I have to say that's pretty smart. You don't have to say that. It's optional to say that. How do you kill the guy who sees everything coming? Don't let him know he's been hidden until it's too late. Whose side are you even on? Yours, of course, but I'm freelance, so if she has a paid position. Well, you'll have to be fast. My contact says Liv's briefing her team tonight before they ship out. If we go in quick and quiet, we might learn their next move before they make it. Thanks, we're square. Well, if you're up for this, we could certainly use your skills. Oh, I'm coming. After what they did to me, next time I shoot Liv Kennedy in the head, she's staying in the fucking ground. Well, this is a reconnaissance mission, so we might need to re-clarify engagement objectives en route. But let's go. Alright, suppression ores cast. No alarms in this room. If we take this room clean, they won't hear us come. Want to show us what Ghost Skull Gary can do? Ultimately, that'll be Gary's decision, but I'll set him up for success. Gestural Village, Gestural Private Club for your next or previous song rec while you remember. Why would you recommend this? Whack ass. That's a whack ass song. It's good stuff. Oh, is it? Ah, no, man. Unfortunately, this rules. It gets weirder. You get weirder? The longer I sing, yeah, probably. But we don't need to test that out. Music recommendation. Have I recommended I Can't Survive by Triumph? No, I don't remember. Fire a spectral skull and Gary damages enemies as he passes through them and bounces off walls once. Okay. Interesting. I mean, I assume we've been given a good setup for this. Maybe. So that guy, okay, what's our goal? Have the team use 5 different abilities in one turn. Finish by the end of turn 2. Hit 3 enemies with a single spectral skull. Okay, so that's kind of the big... That's kind of the kicker right there. Oh, and there's only 1 mana, so... Fine, then. I mean, hitting 3 enemies with a single skull shouldn't be that hard. Boom. This is fun. This appears to be their less popular album. Do they have anything you actually know? Triumph? Do they? Probably. What do you think? So what's their most popular? What is their most popular? Lay It on the Line? You're perusing the Greatest Hits remix album? Okay. What do they got? I'm not quite sure, to be honest. What? Okay. 2 turns. I can do this. Magic Power number 2. Magic Power, Fight the Good Fight. Yeah, sure. Those are all well known. You've surely heard of some of those. It's possible you've heard them on the radio. Well, I guess anything's possible. This is awkward. Ashy. He's not allowed to move in closer. Okay, so Banks needs to go here. And unfortunately, I think that kind of kills... Okay, how do we do this? I have 1 damage there, so I just need this guy to die. Let me think. And it kind of needs to be a predicted bolt is the issue. So we cocktail him, so he's easier to push. Time boost. And then we send them in again. Cool. One of the first arena rock bands. Are they in the Canadian Music Hall of Fame? 2008? Yeah, they're a pretty well-known band. What's next? Officers. They're the only people here who won't shoot us on sight, only because it's policy to sound the alarm first. Night, that's worse. Any alarm goes straight to lift. They evac early and we lose their trail. If you think that's worse, you haven't seen the inside of a gunshot wound. Okay, sure. For us personally, life will go on. We're trying to stop a war here. Get into the headspace, please. Should you know Bryan Adams? Yeah, probably. Very, very well known. I guess I'll do the spectral skull. I don't really want to, and I think it's unnecessary, but you know. There's a couple ways we can do this. We'll do it this way. Send you into there. And we'll throw one grenade and throw grenades. You recommended graph theory to an English major, and they're as clueless about that as you are about Bryan Adams. Surprising. But, you know, we all have gaps in our popular knowledge. Alright, we're here. You can clear this room with no alarms. I can foresight into the briefing room. Catch everything. Is it an easy one? I wouldn't want to go on record saying that, no. Might be time for some trauma transference. I'm almost afraid to ask, but I'm not. What is it? Let's me move trauma around. I cast it on you, then I choose who takes the damage next time you get hit. Feels like there was something in the Hippocratic Oath about that. I shot you in the head to save your life yesterday. Hippocrates needs to get on my level. Finish by the end of turn 2, transfer 4 damage at once. So basically kill on the heavy gunners. Okay. Probably with Jin, no? Or the turret. Yeah, this guy's reaching, the other guy isn't. Getting Jin to a window is pretty valuable here. Okay, Psych assists the turret. Reach here. Turret fires first, so that deals with that dude. So I get this into here. I can predicted bolt to kill this guy. Then I just need to do the rest of my turn. Okay. So what we got? Hey, Blom. How's it going? Okay, so you're there. And we bring Xanda here, grab this. He shoots this to kill that guy. Then over here. I do need to think about finishing this by the end of turn 2, don't I? We hack the turret, so it takes out that guy. In order to finish this by the end of turn 2, I'm gonna need some shenanigans. Why don't we have, oop, other way. So that damages him. We can predict the bolt all we want. Gale grenade all I want. And then I don't think I have enough moves on my next turn. I think the time, well, I do need to take out all the dudes. That's the issue. I'll also go do this and then figure it out what happens next turn, I think. If it's possible. And this sure seems impossible. Yeah, the initial movement means this isn't gonna happen, I don't think. That's another Ellie series. Anyone play Phil Top? Tom Top, a Brand Top, an Orange Jungle, and Udyr Jungle. Then another series there is Tom versus Udyr Top. No idea why. Orange Jungle? I mean, Orange Jungle isn't the worst. It's popped up a couple times for draft advantages, but Brand top into Camille, though? That's an odd choice. I mean, no. She can nullify your ult combo, and then you don't have damage. And she has a shield. Yeah, I don't think that makes any sense. Okay, we have to restart this. Skip the dialogue. Okay. Alright. So. Okay, maybe hacking the turret in the first round isn't feasible. Because the main issue, well... that was okay, even enough, but then Udyr just went and killed Brand 2v1, or Brand Team 1, because Kate was hell ahead and Orange Jungle did more than Udyr. Well, that makes sense. Orange Jungle will most definitely do more than Udyr. It should, anyway, and if it isn't, then there's other problems going on, but... okay. It's just play fiddle. Shouldn't everyone? Alright, so I need to somehow get everyone in position. They can... close a door next. So, I guess I see it. So then, this is still fine. We hacked the turret here, so I think this is correct. One sec. Dealing this 1 damage here I think was super useful before. Horn built Hollow Radiance first in jungle. How far is the move? I mean, if he was here, you can get to that door, sure. I think it's just better for this game. So we killed that guy there. We predictable here. Then we want to use transference this out of here. I think this is fine. The next turn is purely going to be a matter of killing everyone, but I can at least reach all the doors. Oh, oops, I targeted the wrong folks for this. Protect this, deal damage here. Okay. Let's try this again. Okay, now we just have to kill all of them. Right, after closing all the doors. Okay, cool. That's totally achievable. 2 damage. I mean, we have the turret as well. So, send that guy through the thing. And we can do this. Send that guy through the thing. And cocktail this guy up. Now, cool. Nice. Alright, we're wheels up for Kalan at 0200. I need everyone on the same page, the same sentence before we touch down. Put a foot wrong in Livoli, you piss me off. Put a foot wrong in Kalan, you'll never see daylight again. So let's hear it. Bring on. Say K9, head to the vaults, sniff around for mass stockpiles. Good. Ori. Straight to the safe house. Lay low. Don't set fire to anything important till I get the mat call. Don't set fire to anything till you get the call. Sure, of course. No major fires. Steve? I have a question about my role. Oh god. More of a comment, actually. I just think I have more to offer than my badge. I know you said it'll help our cover, but if I could be a part of the vault team. I'm not your HR manager, Steve. I don't need you to feel valued. I use people who don't need nannying, and if that's not you... No, that's me, absolutely. You can throw your pretend cars around when we get to Medill. Till then, you are just a badge. I still don't get why we're going to Kalan. It's gonna be chaos with the riots. I'm not gonna draw you a diagram. That's a wrap. We're H-5, be at the helipad on the dot, or you're staying in Liboy. Fine enough, Blob. I had a good feeling it was that game. Couldn't think of any other game. Yeah, of course, is that game. It's the only game Missile spoke about the in Twitch chat. Exactly. You haven't seen it before? Really? Missile has mentioned it multiple times. She's tried to get people to play it for a while, I feel like. Dolan brings it up first. Does he, though? Does he? I feel like you're trying to make this a Dolan thing. This is a you thing more. You've not brought it up independently in a long time? You just brought it up. Like, just this past week you brought it up. What do you mean you haven't brought it? Dolan wasn't even in chat at the time. That was Blob? What? No, it wasn't. Blob didn't say ghost trick. The last time it was mentioned, you did bring it up. Did you? You're going through your wish list for Gleam on stream? What, did you bring it up saying missile or in regards to missile or something? Or is it just missile got super excited when you brought it up? I remembered Gleam, but I thought you were just piggybacking off of the thing to just go straight. Okay, anyway, refunds the action cost. Oh, wow. Refreshing jolt's pretty good. Let's use useful fiction. Alright, it's getting messy. I'm gonna group some of them together. Okay, so what we got? Liv Seam is, of course, Corey Cash. Now, Liv, Rion, Steve Clark. Our team is Dessa Banks. Well, the ordering. And then Sandvesk. Now we got space for the new stuff. Okay, what we got? Liv's sickness was cured by Dessa Banks. Liv's team is headed to they were headed to Kalan. Well, repeatedly suffered a sickness. They were poisoned by, oh, probably that dude. Okay. Makes sense. Alright, if we're taking the chopper, if they're taking the chopper to Kalan, they'll be leaving from the southwest facility with the helipad. We still got no chance against Liv, but if we get there early, we can catch some of our goon squad alone and whittle down their numbers. Thought you already beat that traffic guy back in Stonecliff. We didn't kill him. God, don't tell me you're one of those outfits that kills 100 henchmen and suddenly grows a moral compass when it comes to the fuckers responsible. No, we don't kill the henchmen either. No killing. Oh, so you're not hypocrites. You're just toothless all around. Damn right. Liv won't get there till the last minute. She's never early because nothing can make her late. The rest of them will rush because they're terrified, so we might be able to catch them at the hangar before she gets there. Then we better gear up. Just check, you're on board with the whole no-killing thing, right, Banks? For now. I ask because you're the only one carrying an inherently lethal weapon. My gun? That's a medical instrument. I don't use it for cranial interventions. I think cranial interventions are what he's worried about. I don't fire it in combat. I never shoot anyone I can't be sure I'll have a chance to res. Okay, good. Unless I want them to die. I think that's all we're getting, Zan. Have the team use 5 abilities in one turn, finish by the end of turn 1. Oh, okay. Ghost Trick has never been your user game missile. What is user game? It's what this was. Go-to game? No. User game. It's kind of, actually, now that I think about it, it should be like a viewer game. But anyway, it's the wheel I spin to determine games chat wants me to play that I slowly go through. Give you $10 if you put Wario. Yeah. I want to see a clown. Dylan, you could, all of the money you've given people at this point, you could just given that to me directly. I won't play the game. Admittedly, this is infinitely funnier, but you know. Wario World is sadly free. Okay, so I think we have to use transference to kill this guy. Because that's the only way he's dying. Other right, other right. Always commit to the bit, indeed. Especially when it is a wildly expensive. Cool. Easy enough. Do I have a capture card for Switch streaming? Nope. Doesn't get one in the next 2 years, I'll buy him one. He's go. What am I, a charity case? Come on. That's for like medical stuff, you know? I haven't disclosed any medical costs. Patreon, is it? Well, I would need to be the one to set Patreon. I don't think they're fan Patreons. If it lands on Wario World, he cooked. Crystal, thanks for the 10 bits for the capture card fun. We have alternate methods. Yeah. So there's this cool thing you can do that's basically a capture card. You know, using legally acquired games that you already own. Definitely. That allows you to stream. Okay, when we breach, I want you to keep in mind this room isn't as scary as it looks. What makes you say that? Blind optimism. Are there heavies? Won't lie, there are a lot of heavies. I hate them. It should be illegal to clip someone if they're in cover. It is illegal. They're trying to kill us. Not in Liboi. If we're trespassing, there's basically nothing they can do. That's why Shea Security Corps like Reactor love it here. Those mainly the tax breaks. The tax breaks don't hurt. Look, I have enough games as is. It's not that I don't stream that much these days, so it's not like I'm running through, you know, games and I'm like, oh yeah, I need to tap into that like Switch library or anything. Okay, one second. How much these days? Streams 4 days a week. Yeah, and it's not that much. Damn, that's a lot of heavies. This sniper is a pain. Right bastard. It's very much in the way. I think we just death store this. I assume that, yeah. That's rude. Oh, I see what happened. Okay. So we throw them out with a gas grenade here. Then we move to here. We seal the store. Now she's on the line. So now we transfer here. Then we predicted bulk here. That guy dies. That guy dies. And then... And false prophet, seal doors. Can. Cool. Oh. Okay, wow. Okay, I finished really fast, but... Look, my definition of streaming a lot was when I took a vacation in December and streamed... I think I streamed over, like, I think I streamed like 120 hours in December. That was, I streamed a lot then. I'll own that. Oh, wait a sec. Maybe we can save this. You haven't streamed in over 15 years? That's rough. Ah, damn it, her goal. Nah, it's impossible. I can do everything else. Oh, damn it, I did too good. Oh, wait, I'm so stupid. I don't need to kill this dude. I mean, yeah, it's cool to finish by turn 2, but I don't need to finish by turn 2. I can just chill. Last thing you streamed was Lord of the Rings online with I Ate Your Pie. Yeah, that tracks. I hate finishing fast. Well, yeah, it's certainly good to take things slow in life. Oh, I don't like this. When I foresee breaching this room, they target me with something, and the vision just kind of stops there. Oh, that sounds like a neutralizer. Banks and I hit one when we were getting her Arcana. Reactor of anti-magic tech? Don't love that. They can't stop you throwing stuff, at least. No one can stop you throwing stuff. There's a guy in Zhuang who can make your arms go limp, but only after eating a lot of celeriac, and he has to stare at the floor the whole time. I don't think we'll run into him. Cannot wait for more Parry Dagger on Saturday. Yeah, isn't that exciting? That's easy. Finish by the end of turn 1. Transfer 4 damage at once. Okay. Any one shot kills this dude, but I want the mana. Yo. Quick and easy. Bob, there's a Pokemon XC ROM hack coming out. It's called XG. I think it's been out for a while, but it was updated. Have you know what it's called? Can you post a link that'll destroy the entire planet? Yeah, sure. If it gives everyone viruses, you're getting banned. But yeah, go ahead. My question about the celeriac guy. I think he'd probably want to be known as the limp arms guy. I don't think anyone wants to be known as the limp arms guy. My question is, how did he unlock? When would you ever desperately need to make someone's arms go limp? Maybe someone he didn't like was carrying something he wanted to break. Okay, but that's want. To unlock, you've got to need it. Maybe someone was carrying him away from his beloved celeriac. We don't even know if he likes celeriac. Maybe he hates him. Oh my god, now I'm sad about Limp Arms Guy. I was never not sad about Limp Arms Guy. Should we breach this door and stop World War V, or should we stop and write a book about Limp Arms Guy? Breach, I guess. Alright, what we gotta do? Prevent 9 reinforcements total, defend straight 2 hostiles in 1 turn. Piece of cake. It would be harder to not defend straight 2 hostiles in 1 turn, you know? Okay, I still have transference. That's probably not the door we want to close. I think just closing door on a common goon is better. Move that in here. Now I can kill this guy. And I can move up. Clear this. Seal this door. Send that guy through there. Which lets me run over here. I'll grenade myself here. And seal this door. And then we're good to go. Cool. 30 minutes early, boy. Someone's anxious to impress the boss. She says H minus 5. I don't know what this means. It means 5 hours out. Did you think it was minutes? You're early also. That's not. I just had some packing to do. You'll pack things from this hangar? Yes, I was low on spanners. Alright, the clowns are in the roost. Jin, if we get caught by Bori's fire, anything we can do? Magical fire can burn on anything, but if it's not on a fuel source, it takes focus to keep it going. The mana stockpiles in Rushwater seem to burn fine without them. And I guess that's the fuel source, but people are just sacks of blood. It's hard to keep a fire going on that. So if he goes down, we stop burning. Best guess. Or I could just res you. Alright, we also have a necromancer. Necromantic. What about this traffic guy? He just summons ghost cars. It's honestly not much of a problem. Bring it on, Colin! Shit. Really good hearing though, I forgot about that. I do like that he just that he just hears them talking outside every time. That's a good joke. I'm a fan of these guys. Alright, what we gotta do? Knock the traffic warlock into a death's door. Use resurrect on a teammate, living or dead, who has no mana. Oh, okay, well that's easy enough. I mean, both of these aren't too hard. Oh, God. And he's gone. Have a good night, Blom. Was a pleasure. Let's let me do this. You can only see bangs. It's already done her stuff anyway, so it won't get shot. You false prophet. Oh, you can false prophet. That's interesting. Okay, we got the reinforcement doors. Team used 9 different abilities in one turn. Oh, how hard. Ghost Stories is a forum shit anime. Doesn't sound like a very good game then. Oh, yeah, Ghost Stories is the terrible anime. I remember that. You're right, I am confused. I forgot Ghost Trick was the game you were talking about. I think the best way to do this. I mean, right now, I guess if we're gonna get Jin killed anyway, this isn't really a huge deal. Oh, you take damage every time you do that, right? She had mana. So, instead of that... that's awkward. So we spend the last of her mana. Then she goes here. Then Gale Grenades here. Seals the door. Then we'll go grab that in a sec. Okay, well, I mean, I'm not in any rush, but... Hang on a sec. Do I have a good death door I can use here? Probably not. Okay. Let's resurrect this dude. There we go. Ah, okay, Jin does come back with full everything. Cool. There we go. Unique abilities used. Okay. We're gonna seal the door as a matter of pride. Hang on a sec. Okay. Boom. Okay. There we go. Screw them. Yep, we're going to tie. Wait, no, Liv's got them already, apparently. Should have killed them. What? No, who's right? Speaking of letting things go to your head, the music playlist you've been building is now at 600 tracks. God damn. That's a lot of tracks. Alright, what we got? Protect is an enemy or the victim is an ally, your use is refunded. Interesting. Applies on stage on big head, and +1 damage, things all. Fizzing makes the spectral skull a lot more viable to use, I think. Sure, let's try it out. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Yeah, if they're the most expensive, they gotta be the best, right? Okay, Death MD is maybe a bit much, I'm not gonna lie, but... I think I like the cowboy hat the most. Yeah. Okay. Alright, I think we're gonna come up there on Tactical Breach Wizards for tonight. just because there was a new bizarre patch today that I want to play. That changed some stuff. Sure, Dawn, you can post the link. I'll share the space-time continue. Hey. Got a couple chapters done.